Today we'll begin with date time. So I choose date time because it's very important for any type of data, whether like different sectors, finance, weather, maybe engineering, all of this. Time is very important like factor in those data, as well as we're gonna also like talk about it in the sake of actual dates, like today's date, tomorrow's date, time zones. So we're gonna cover all of this by just date time. So yeah, let's begin. So date. Okay, so we're gonna start small. Let's start with what if we wanna know our time right now in the exact same moment as we are. So if we make date time, it's already a function. So array that represents points in time. Now I do have several options. Now, maybe tomorrow, maybe yesterday. Let's try now, right now. So if I press run, you're gonna give me the actual date and the actual time. But this date and time is relevant to my laptop time. So it's gonna just give you whatever time in your settings on your computer. And we can just try different options like maybe yesterday. So yesterday, today was 23 August, yesterday was 22 August, maybe tomorrow, 24, and so on. So this is the first option. We mentioned time zone. So what if I want to like know the time zone of like America versus Mexico or something like this? How I can do this? So let's create a new variable right now, like p2, and same function, date time. Let's try now. But now we're gonna choose time zone. It's very straightforward, like just the functions, which make like MATLAB really like helpful. So let's choose maybe, so I mean like any country. Okay, so yeah, it's really up to whatever time zone you want, but let's try America versus Mexico City. Okay, and then if we press run right now, we're gonna have the time. So the date with the time. But what if I wanna like the time zone like relative to Zulu? Then like we have to do something else, which is format. And format, you're gonna give me all the options like this month, day, year, hour, minute, seconds. So let's try this. This will be day, month, year, hour, minute, seconds, and this the three S's beside each other is milliseconds. And also Z is abbreviated for Zulu. So because it's time zone. Zulu is in navigation and all the stuff like Zulu is just like how time variation. Like all of us know that different countries has different time zones, so this is the same concept. So right now I specify now I want time zone to be America, Mexico City, format day, month, year, hour, minute, seconds, and milliseconds. So right now, if I press run, here we go. So he gave me the time in Mexico from 07:37:03 and this milliseconds CST. And of course, there is a time difference, but he can give you the time of anything. So let's say if you don't have like internet and you want to know the time zone of any country, you can do this by using MATLAB. Okay, so far so good. Let's move forward. So let's use date time, but this time with a character. We said the difference between character and a string, that the character is just one comma. String is like this, two comma. Okay, so and every one, whether comma or double comma, has its own functions. So right now we are using character. So let's try this date, 24 October 2014, 12:45:07. So this is how MATLAB can read date time. So for any code, if you want to do a date time, you have to start with date, then month, then year, then hour, minute, seconds. It's basically the same like format as here, but this is the default format. So right now, if we press run, we're gonna see our date time right there. Let's differentiate between this. So let's do like something B3. So yeah, P3 now is 24 October 12:45:07. So if you want to create any time, just make sure to be in the same format. Let's move forward. Okay, let's try different format. What if I want to be in beside curly brackets? Maybe 29 October, maybe 1988. Okay, and let's call this P4 equal. Oh, okay. Let's see in the command window. So yeah, P4 gives me the same thing, like give me the date, month, day, month, year. So what's the difference here and what's those curly brackets? Basically, like here, I used cell array. But over there, I used a character. Okay, why did I like choose to do both? Because I want to tell you guys that datetime can work with both. Like if you want to use cell array or if you want to use character, in both situations it will work. Okay, let's move forward. So yeah, those curly brackets, it's always the cell array. And we said before in previous episodes like how cell array can accept all different data types, because it's like very helpful for text or text like words. If you want to like write any like sentence or anything, cell array will be the function you would use. Okay, let's try this time but with a string. So without using datetime, I can just like create a string. Let's see, like 2016 3 4, maybe 2059. There's a lot of years in future, but doesn't matter. Okay, because I use the string, so I create my own format right now. So this is another option that give you like more freedom to be in your own rules, because this is not like date time has its own rules, as we said, like day, month, year, hour, and all this stuff. But a string, it's just like you can create everything you want, okay, between those double comma, and it will like return the same. So right now, if we press string, I have two string array, which is 2016 3 4, 2059 3 4. So it really like give you more freedom to use whatever format in whatever order you want. And like we create a string array and MATLAB will just convert it automatically for you to datetime values. Okay, now let's try, like I just wanna, please make sure you guys like take notes as we go, open MATLAB and try all the stuff step by step. Okay, so this was string arrays. Now let's try something like matrices. So matrices between those brackets. Okay, so let's let's create first the year. So semicolon like 2056 and then semicolon, this a new row. Same thing, semicolon. Now let's create the month. Maybe the month, let's make it just 09, like the same month for all the years, September. And then day 12, 13, 14. Okay, so I specify the year, month, and day. So right now, if I wanna use the date time, so date time do expect me to have a year, then a month, then a day, which is I already specify all of them. So right now we are creating a datetime array, and we can see all the suggestions or recommendation for us, the year, month, day. And if we press run right now, we can see time is like he goes like order by order, like 12 is this is in the first like position and gonna be aligned with 2056, and so on with 13, so on with 14, and it all has the same month, which is like September. So right now I have all the 3 rows, okay, multiply by just 1 column. Okay, so far so good. So let's move forward.